Princess Silene's slender foot snagged the gravity step's flickering edge. Eli Mercer lunged forward. His hand closed around hers, firm, calloused fingers wrapping her cool, iridescent scales. The step hummed onward, but the entire reception hall froze. Dozens of alien courtiers halted mid-stride, their multifaceted eyes widening in unison. Guards' energy lances twitched upward. The princess's hand jerked in Eli's grip, then steadied as the step leveled them onto the polished dais. Silene turned her head, violet eyes locking onto his. Her scales flushed a faint lavender. Shock or something warmer? Eli released her slowly, palms up in universal apology. Sorry, Your Highness. Slippery transition. She blinked, antenna quivering. You caught me. The court exhaled. Chamberlain Koruth's bony crest flared red with outrage. He strode forward, robe swirling. Human. Unprotocoled contact. Release the princess at once. Captain Maris Holt, Eli's security counterpart, stepped between them, hand on her stun baton. Easy, Chamberlain. He prevented a fall.
Silene lifted her chin. The human acted correctly.
Proceed with the walk. Koruth's mandibles clicked. He shot Eli a glare that could etch crystal, then waved the procession onward. Eli fell back into step beside Silene, heart steady despite the stares. His job, liaison. Fix problems. Humans excelled at that. Quick reflexes, no fuss. The gravity step descended into the grand corridor, a throng of diplomats pressing close. Hollow displays flickered overhead, broadcasting the alliance talks live across sectors. An escort drone whirred forward, its claw extending for Silene's arm. Standard protocol. Mechanical guidance, no personal touch.
Eli eyed it.
The corridor narrowed ahead, packed with jostling aides. Drones jammed in crowds like this. No, Silene said softly. Her voice hummed through translator buds, laced with fatigue. The drone beeped insistently. Eli stepped closer. Your Highness, may I?
She hesitated, then nodded.
He offered his hand again. This time she took it without pause. Her scales felt smooth as polished stone, warm beneath the surface chill. 4 fingers intertwined with his. 5 awkward but secure. The drone hovered, lights flashing protest. Eli ignored it, leading her through the press.
A bulky diplomat bumped Silene's shoulder. Eli shifted, angling his body as shield.
She squeezed his hand. Humans touch freely, she murmured. No ceremony. In crowds, it keeps you safe. He scanned the path. Left fork clear, right clogged. They veered left. Her guards lumbered behind, lances humming.
Stand down, Silene commanded.
The human suffices. The guards halted, exchanging clicks of confusion. One protested. Protocol, Highness. Obey. Eli kept his pace even, thumb brushing her knuckles absent-mindedly. Trust sparked in small acts. She didn't pull away. They emerged into a quieter antechamber. Silene released his hand reluctantly, scales lingering on his skin.
Thank you, Eli Mercer. Her antennae curved toward him. Curiosity, not command.
Anytime. He smiled, humble. Humans fixed things. Aliens build empires on precision. Together, unstoppable. Koruth burst through the doors, flanked by 2 enforcers. Highness! This breaches every edict. Unsanctioned physical contact endangers the throne. Silene faced him, posture regal.
He saved me from injury. Your drone would have failed.
Humans are unpredictable. Koruth thrust a data slate forward. I file formal complaint now.
Demand his removal from your route. Security protocols exist for a reason.
Eli tensed. Diplomatic rupture loomed if this escalated.
Earth's alliance hung on her judgment of humanity's character. Captain Holt arrived, boots thudding.
Chamberlain, Eli's cleared. His reflexes beat any drone.
Koruth sneered, romance disguised as aid. Intimacy threatens judgment. She must assess humanity objectively. Silene's eyes flashed.
Objectivity?
You cage me in drones and guards. Eli offers truth. Eli met her gaze. No protocol hid his calm. I'm here to help, not complicate. Holt pulled Eli aside. She's warming to you. Fast. Don't gamble her safety on this. I'm not. Eli glanced back. Silene argued with Koruth, voice rising. Her hand flexed, as if missing his. The Chamberlain activated his slate. Complaint transmitted. Escort reassigned.
Human, you are barred.
No. Eli stays. Koruth bowed stiffly. As you command. But the court watches. He swept out. Guards followed. Salen exhaled. Shoulders dropping. They fear what they cannot control. Eli nodded. Protocols keep things predictable, but life isn't. She studied him. Walk with me. Privately. Holt raised a brow but waved approval. Short leash, Eli. They slipped into a side passage, walls glowing with bioluminescent veins. No cameras here, rare in the palace. Silene stopped, facing him. Why refuse the drone? Others obey. Humans trust instinct over machines. He shrugged. You almost fell. I acted. Her scales shimmered closer to blue. Trust? My kind. Hotchbinds. Royals avoid it. Too much power in connection. Eli tilted his head. For us, it's simple. Builds bonds. She reached out, traced his palm. Show me. He closed his fingers around hers, gently. Her pulse thrummed, faster than human. Like this? Yes. She stepped nearer, antennae brushing his hair. No ceremony. Honest. Heat rose between them, not protocol's chill. Eli's competence shone in steadiness, not boasts. She craved that unscripted safety. A distant alarm chimed. Caruth's doing? Silent tensed. They test us. Eli squeezed her hand. We face it together. Together. They hurried back, hands linked. Holt met them at the corridor's end, stun baton ready. Trouble. Chamberlain rallied the council. They demand a review. Your influence on her, Eli. Silene lifted their joined hands. This is no influence. It is trust. Korath appeared with counselors. Crests flared. Highness, release him. Prove your judgment pure.
Eli stood firm beside her. Humans didn't dominate.
They protected. Silene met every eye. I judge humanity by actions. Eli saved me twice today. He stays. Murmurs rippled. A counselor nodded slowly. Her choice. Caruth seethed but bowed. For now. As the group dispersed, Silene leaned close. You risk much. Worth it. Her scales flushed deep lavender. In that hue he read promise, trust blooming into more. But Holt gripped his arm. Council's watching closer now. One slip, and it's war. Eli nodded, eyes on Silene. Slip? He'd catch her again. The princess glanced back, hand outstretched. The corridor awaited, crowded, treacherous.
He took it. Eli gripped Selene's hand tighter as they dodged a cluster of robed counselors in the corridor.
Her scales brushed his palm, warm and faintly textured. Whispers trailed them like smoke. Private lesson, she murmured. Now. He nodded. They veered into a narrow alcove. A concealed panel slid open at her touch. Inside, a small chamber glowed with soft blue lights. Her personal study, cluttered with data crystals and scent diffusers. Silene sealed the door. She released his hand but stayed close. Teach me your human ways. Start with greetings. Court watches every move. Eli scanned the room. No surveillance nodes visible. Good. He straightened. Handshake. Simple. Honest. He extended his right hand, palm up. Grasp firm. One pump. Eye contact seals it. Her crest quivered. She mirrored him, four-fingered hand enveloping his. Her grip surprised him, precise, strong. Like this? Almost. He adjusted her wrist. Loosen here. Humans trust equals, not superiors. Selene tilted her head. Her eyes, golden slits, narrowed in focus.
Equals.
Bold.
She pumped once.
Held his gaze. Heat bloomed in her scales, shifting to soft indigo. Eli grinned. Perfect. Now your turn. Correct my posture for veiling greeting. She circled him. Her tail flicked approval. Spine straight. Crest forward. No. Humans lack crests. She pressed her palm to his shoulder blades. Arch here. Mimic dominance without threat.
He complied. Her touch lingered, guiding.
Scales grazed his neck. A faint, spicy scent rose. Her personal marker? Eli held the pose. Like this? Better. Selene stepped back. Her voice dropped. You learn fast. Court would notice. Goal is blending in, not standing out.
Eli relaxed trust sparked in her nod.
He pulled a glove from his pocket. Standard envoy gear, embedded with microsensors. Your custom next. Send sign.
Silene hesitated.
Crest flattened. Private. Royals bind names to trusted allies. Inhale wrong. It repels. She leaned in. Pressed a small gland at her wrist to the glove's fabric. A sharp citrus musk scent bloomed. Selene Vey. Yours now. Safe contact only. The aroma sharpened his focus, like coffee laced with ozone. No repulsion, just clarity. Binds to me? He flexed the glove. Scent clung. To fabric first, then skin. With time, she touched his bare hand, traced a line. Test it. Say my full name. Silene Vey. The words carried weight. Her scales flushed lavender again. She exhaled, shoulders easing. Accepted. Celine smiled, rare teeth hidden. You carry my name. No one sends it without permission.
Eli pocketed the glove. Competence surged.
Humans fixed gaps. This sealed one, translation next. Idioms trip me up. He activated his wrist pad. Hologram flickered. A cheat card grid. Built it from your embassy logs. Quick tests. She peered close.
Her breath warmed his cheek. Show.
Human idiom break a leg means good luck.
Eli tapped the card. Audio played in her tongue, mangled syllables. Celine laughed, a chime like crystal. Sounds like shatter limb.
Disaster. Exactly. Your turn.
Valen idiom for trust. She tapped the grid. Hollow projected. Crest to wind. Subtitle scrolled. Expose vulnerability. Share first. Eli repeated it. Crest to wind. His accent butchered the clicks. Celine corrected. Hand on his throat. Vibrations guiding. Again. Crest to wind. Better. Her approval glowed in deepening lavender scales. Human equivalent? She asked. Back to back. She pressed against him. Shoulder to shoulder. No space for doubt. Back to back, she echoed. Scent intensified. Trust thickened the air. Eli swiped the card. One more? Your flame heart romantic intent? Silene stiffened. Dangerous word. Royals hide it. She met his eyes. Means core burns for another. Beyond protocol. No push. Noted. Card save slips. She traced the hollow. Clever. Humans weave tools from chaos.
Alarms blared, sharp, imperial tones. The door panel glowed red.
Silene whirled. Caruth.
Eli pocketed the pad.
Together? She clasped his gloved hand. Scent reaffirmed. Together. The door hissed open. Chamberlain Caruth stormed in. Robes swirling. 2 guards flanked him, crests rigid. Highness, unsanctioned contact. Lessons without oversight? Silene lifted their hands. Cultural exchange. Required for alliance. Caruth's eyes locked on the glove. He sniffed. Crest flared crimson. Scent bind? To a human? He advanced. Protocol forbids. You risk purity. Eli stepped forward. Calm. She judges us. We equip her. Silence, envoy. Caruth ignored him. Faced Silene. Council demands proof. Public etiquette trial. Dawn, perform greetings. Flawless, or declare rupture. Silene's tail lashed.
Agreed. We prepare.
Caruth sneered. No more private lessons.
He signaled guards. They escorted him out but left the door ajar.
Whispers echoed from the corridor, counselors gathering.
Eli sealed it manually.
Override code worked. We drill now. Saline paced. Scales flickered orange, stress. One error and Holt's warnings come true. He caught her hand. Glove scented her calm. Human way practice beats perfection. Handshake first. She gripped. Pumped. Eye contact held. Your steadiness. Flame heart whispers.
Eli's pulse jumped. Not time.
Yet. Back to back. Posture tweaks. Idiom volleys. Her laughter returned. Scent deepened. Hours blurred. Fatigue tugged. Eli's wrist pad beeped. Holt's secure ping. Protector, he showed Silene. She nodded. They underestimate. Dawn neared. Final drill. Full greeting sequence. Eli arched as she taught. She shook as he guided. Perfect sync. Caruth's voice boomed outside.
Trial begins. Court assembles.
Celine squeezed Eli's hand. Lavender flooded her scales.
With you, I faced them. Eli opened the door. Arena awaited. Packed tears. Crests erect. Holt stood at the edge, baton holstered, eyes sharp. Caruth ascended the dais. Highness. Demonstrate judgment. Greet the envoy. Valine custom. Salelin strode forward. Ellie matched. Posture flawless. Arch. Crest mimic. Contact. Council murmured approval. Now human right. Caruth barked. Handshake. Firm. Eyes locked. Silence. Then applause. Tentative. Korath scowled. Scent test. Declare ally. Silene Vey binds Eli's glove. Silene Vey binds Eli Mercer. Trust proven. Gasps rippled. A counselor stood. She sends him true. Koruth slammed his staff. Idiom exchange. Prove understanding.
Eli tapped his hidden card. Memory now.
Crest to wind. Silene smiled. Back to back.
Cheers erupted.
Crests waved. But Korath leaned close, whispered to Silene. Her face paled.
Eli tensed.
What now? She returned, voice low.
He schedules advanced trial, intimate customs.
Tomorrow. Eli's gut tightened. Eli yanked Silene through the arched doorway. The chamber door sealed with a hiss. Koruth's voice echoed from the arena, barking orders to dispersing counselors. Lock it, Eli said. Silene's fingers danced over the panel. A blue field shimmered across the entrance, privacy engaged. No sense, no sounds escaped. Eli exhaled.
His hand dove into his pocket. He pulled out the slim data seal.
Red embassy stamp glowed. Recall order. Sealed. My real constraint. Her crest tilted. She stepped closer. Scales gleamed under the dim lumens. Earth's directive, he said. If the Alliance falters, if you judge us unfit, they pull me out. No appeals. Silene leaned in. Her breath warmed his cheek. Lavender scent bloomed faint. She peered at the seal's hollow projection. Words scrolled. Envoy Mercer. Extract upon diplomatic failure.
Protect human interests primary. Eli's pulse hammered.
Holt's ping burned in his wristpad pocket. Council closing ranks. Koruth pushing intimate rights to break you. He ignored it. Focus stayed on her. Why show me? Her voice dropped to a murmur. Trust. No hiding. Eli met her gaze, violet eyes held steady. You crave one bond free of protocol. This is mine. She nodded once. Her hand brushed his. Cool scales met warm skin. Advanced trial tomorrow. Private chamber. Intimate customs. Koruth insists.
Eli's gut twisted again.
What does that mean? Deep scent bind. Crest link. Touch beyond greeting. Her scales flushed deeper lavender. Only for mates or allies sworn eternal. Failure shames both. Court watches feeds. He pocketed the seal halfway. No, full honesty. I stay if you say. But my secret. He leaned to her ear. Voice barely audible. I ache for you, Silene. Beyond species. Her scales ignited crimson. Blush spread from neck to crest. She smiled. Slow, radiant. Fingers snatched the recall order. She tucked it into her sash. Fabric concealed it perfectly. Eli froze. You're hiding Earth's command? Valine choice. She pressed closer. You stay. We face intimate rights. Together. Heart slammed. He cupped her elbow. Gentle. Risky. Koruth sees unsanctioned bonds as threats. Let him. Crest arched toward him. Teach me human trust first. Eli nodded. Pulled up his wristpad. Hold secure line. He backs me but won't risk you on this. He tapped. Hollow flickered. Captain Holt's face appeared. Stern lines etched. Eli. Princess. Holt's eyes flicked to their proximity. Koruth's filing scrutiny motion. Claim sent bias. Feeds monitored tomorrow. Captain Holt. Human right. Direct query. Will you stand guard? Holt paused. Button tapped his thigh. Affirmative. But Eli, if it turns romantic, I pull security. No gambles. Understood. Eli killed the link. Turned back. He trusts my instincts. Lavender returned to her scales. Softer now. Show me. Human secret for my custom. Eli exhaled, guided her to the chamber's low bench. They sat. Knees touched. Humans bond through stories. Vulnerability. No ceremony. Her fingers laced his. First voluntary hold.
He swallowed. Grew up on Mars colony. Dad died in breach. I fixed the seals.
Saved the hab. Confidence born from loss. Never let protocol blind me again. Scales rippled.
She squeezed. Valen loss in silence.
Royals sent grieve alone. I hid mine. Brother fallen to void storm. Court forbade tears. Eli's thumb stroked her knuckles. Tomorrow, we sink. Like the drill.
She rose, pulled him up.
Practice now. Scent bind starts. Her glove came off. Exposed palm. Iridescent scales swirled. Press skin to scales. Breathe deep.
Eli obeyed. Palm met palm.
Warmth surprised him. Her scent flooded. Lavender, spice, wild wind. His lungs filled. Steady pulse synced with hers. Crest link next. She tilted head. Crest feathers quivered. Soft blue plumes.
He reached. Fingers combed gently.
No pull. Just touch. Feathers parted like silk. She shivered. Eyes half-lidded. Human normal, he murmured. We touch to connect. Extraordinary. Voice breathy. Valen crests only for sworn. Door panel buzzed. External ping. Caruth's timbre filtered through field. Highness. Chamber unsealed for inspection. Protocol demands. Silene's hand tightened. Buzz intensified. Envoy Mercer. Release her. Eli stepped forward. Shielded her. Privacy field active. Royal key only. Silence. Then retreating claws on stone. She laughed. Soft chime. You protect without weapons. He grinned. Calm fixes most. Dawn light filtered through slits. Hours burned fast. They drilled. Palm to palm. Crest strokes. Scent breath steepened. Her blush faded to steady glow. Trust solidified. Intimate core, she said finally. Full bind. Embrace. Heart sync pulse. Eli opened arms. She stepped in. Scales to uniform. Crest nestled shoulder. His heartbeat thrummed against her chest plate rhythm. Pulse.
Match. Slowed together.
Perfect, she whispered. Wristpad beeped. Holt. Caruth bypassed outer feeds. Tomorrow's chamber rigged. He'll claim sabotage if bind succeeds. Eli tensed. Showed her the ping. Selene pulled back, eyes fierce. We expose him. Mid-right. My authority. Risky. Court scrutiny doubled. But her sash hid his recall. Bond sealed private. Agreed.
He traced her crest. One more secret.
I choose you over Earth, crimson blush returned.
Smile bloomed. She leaned forehead to his. And I, you over court. External scan probed. Caruth again. They held. Unbroken. Chamber door rattled. Chamberlain's voice boomed. Trial chamber prepped. Intimate rites dawn. Fail and alliance fractures. Eli met her gaze. Ready? Silene nodded. Sash secure. Recall order safe. With honesty, we win. But Holt's final ping flashed unread. New intel. Caruth's recall forged. Target's princess. The drone buzzed like a hornet from hell, slicing palace airspace straight for Silene's balcony.
Eli Mercer lunged. He slammed into the princess mid-stride.
Her scales scraped his uniform as they tumbled behind a marble plinth. Stone chips exploded where the drone hit. Selene gasped, her crest flaring crimson against his shoulder. Stay down, Eli hissed. He yanked his belt free. The buckle gleamed dull steel. Human-made, no frills. The drone whirred back up. Red lens locked on them. It dove again, rotor slicing air. Eli whipped the belt. Buckle jammed the front rotor dead. Sparks flew. The machine spun wild, crashing into the balustrade. Metal screeched.
It plummeted 3 stories to the gardens below. Guards burst onto the balcony.
Spears leveled, their eyes locked on Eli. Unarmed humans sprawled over their princess. Selene surged up. Her voice cracked like thunder. Stad! The command tone froze them. Scales paled on their necks.
Spears dropped an inch. Eli rolled off her hand.
He scanned the wreckage. No explosion. Just a fried circuit board etched with unfamiliar glyphs. Clear, he said. But check the feeds. Silene nodded once. Her hand gripped his arm. Brief. Firm. Trust sparked in her gaze. Boots pounded. Captain Maris Holt stormed through the archway, pistol drawn.
Human security team fanned behind her. Wing sealed.
All exits locked. Holt's eyes pinned Eli. You. Explain. Eli stood slow. Belt dangled from his fist. Drone inbound. Tackled her clear. Belt stopped it. Crest still flushed.
He saved my life, Captain.
Commanded my guard to yield. Holt's jaw tightened.
She holstered her sidearm but waved text forward. Princess, protocol demands isolation. No unsanctioned contact. Protocol bends for assassins. Silene snapped.
Her tail flicked. Rare irritation, Eli noted. Text swarmed the plinth.
One pried the drone's husk. Valar markings, ma'am, but modded. Remote hack. Holt shot Eli a glare. You were alone with her.
How'd you get in?
Eli met her stare. Calm. Balcony access. Diplomacy rounds. She requested cultural exchange. Liar. Chamberlain Korath shoved through the cordon. His robes swirled like storm clouds. Beads clicked on his staff. Humans. Barred from private wings. This breach threatens the Alliance. Celine stepped forward. Scales gleamed under dawn light. Chamberlain, your outrage ignores facts. Eli Mercer acted. Guards obeyed my halt. Korath's eyes narrowed on Eli. A belt? Primitive improvisation? Or sabotage feint? Eli unbuckled his trousers' spare clasp, demonstrated the jam on a loose shard. Rotor whined, stalled. Fix what's broke. Guards murmured. One alien flexed his own belt. Silk cord, ornamental. Holt crossed arms. Impressive, but risky. Princess, we evac you now.
No.
Celine's crest pulsed steady. She touched Ellie's wrist. He stays.
Interrogate together. Korath sputtered.
Unprecedented. Court will hear of this.
Intimacy, survival demands it, she said. Voice soft but steel-edged. Holt signaled her team. Fine, but cuffed, Mercer. Until cleared.
Eli extended wrists.
Cuffs clicked cold. He didn't flinch. They herded into the solar. Celine's private chamber, vaulted ceilings, scent vats humming jasmine analogs. Guards posted doors, text dissected the drone on a hollow table. Koruth paced. Princess, recall the human envoy. Earth's worth hinges on tomorrow's right judgment.
Eli tends.
Right? He'd skimmed briefs, cultural bind test, high stakes. Celine waved him off. Judgment proceeds. Eli proved worthy.
Holt leaned in.
Voice low for Eli's ears. She's right, but Koruth's pushing recall orders. Watch your back. The hollow flickered. Drone feed reversed. It pierced outer shields clean. No alerts tripped. Internal bypass. A tech said. Someone fed it palace codes. Koruth halted.
Impossible. Security flawless.
Eli studied the path. Balcony vector matched inner corridors, not outer hack. Someone close. Eyes turned. Celine's gaze met his. Silent question. He nodded fractionally. Trust her lead. Chamberlain, she said.
Your staff controls feeds.
Koruth recoiled. Accusation? Treason. Holt stepped between. Evidence first. Mercer, your take. Eli pointed at glyphs. Mod screams Valar Black Ops, but rotor jam, standard human field fix. No palace tech matches. Aliens leaned closer. A guard traced the buckle mark. Efficient. Our blades would shatter. Celine's crest warmed hue. Pride, human competence. Unadorned. Luck. Bind him for questioning. Holt uncuffed Eli. Stand down. He said. Tension cracked. Guards relaxed spears. Celine drew Eli aside. Behind sent vat screen. You risked all. Why? Calm fixes most, he said. Traced her crest tip, gentle. It quivered. You're not protocol to me. Her scales flushed deeper. Hand covered his. Court sees threat in us. But honesty binds stronger. Pulse synced faint. Heartbeats echoed. Door boomed. More guards. Intruder in lower halls. Valar agent. Holt barked orders. Lockdown full. Koruth bolted for exit. I'll oversee. Celine gripped Eli tighter. He flees scrutiny. Eli nodded. Follow? Trust my guards. She tapped wrist pad. Command tone hummed low. Captain Holt, track Chamberlain. Quiet. Holt paused mid-stride. Glanced back. Nodded sharp. Solar, emptied. Just them. Celine leaned forehead to his chest, crest nestled. You jammed death with leather.
Extraordinary.
Arms circled her, careful of plates. Humans adapt.
Her laugh bubbled soft. Alien chime.
We plan eternities. You seize moments. Warmth built. Scales to uniform. Scents mingled, her jasmine, his clean sweat, wrist pad beeped. Holt's ping, Koruth diverted to drone bay. Forged logs, Celine read aloud. Eyes hardened.
Expose mid-right.
Your authority. Risky. Tail coiled his leg. Affection. Court doubles watch. Worth it.
He tilted her chin. Gazes locked.
Choose honesty over hiding. Crest bloomed full crimson. Smile lit her face. Agreed. One secret. I crave this.
Me too. Foreheads touched.
Pulse matched slow. Field hummed. External scan probed. Koruth sweep. They held. Unbroken. Door rattled. Holt's voice. But new intel. Drone carried recall spike. Targets you, princess.
Alliance fracture if triggered. Silene tensed.
Sash hid the forged order? No. Her wrist pad glowed warning. Eli's hand steadied her. We counter. Together. She nodded. Fierce. With you, I risk all. Holt burst in. Eyes on their clasp. Time's short. Right dawn. Koruth's rigging chamber. Trust sealed, but shadows lengthened. Koruth's voice echoed halls. Prepare the fracture. They moved as one, honesty their shield. Koruth slammed his palm on the crystal dais. Traitor. Human Mercer staged the drone attack. Eli stood rigid in the grand chamber. Dawn light pierced the vaulted arches. Alien courtiers hissed from tiered benches. Selene gripped her sash beside him, crest flickering amber. The chamberlain thrust a holoprojector forward. Edited footage bloomed. Eli's shadow in the corridor, drone veering toward the princess. No context. Gasps rippled.
To play hero.
Forge trust. Fracture our alliance. Eli's jaw tightened. He scanned the floor tiles. Simple grid. Perfect. Request live reconstruction. Map the angles. Courtiers murmured. Subtle support. Koruth sneered.
Impudence. Footage proves. Prove it now.
Eli stepped forward, knelt.
Traced lines on the polished stone with his finger. Drone approached from bay vent. My position, here. He marked an X. Princess entered 30 seconds prior. Drone ignored her until recall spike activated. Holt flanked him, arms crossed. Her eyes dared anyone to interrupt. Koruth's scales paled. Lies. Your human tricks. Silene raised her sash. Fabric parted with a whisper. Inner log glowed blue. My record. Recall order moved post-threat. I delayed it myself. After drone targeted me. Courtiers leaned in. Hollow synced. Timestamps matched Eli's map. Drone path overlaid. Exact. Koruth faltered. Forged.
She conspires with the beast.
Beast? Eli rose slow. Voice level. Call it what it is. Your sabotage. Silene's crest bloomed crimson. Chamberlain, stand down. Evidence clears him. The High Judge, a towering elder with silvered frills, tapped his staff. Logs verify, but threat persists. Drone bore alliance fracture spike. Eli met Silene's gaze. Her eyes held steady. Trust forged in the night. Confinement, the judge intoned. Overnight, Princess Silene isolated. Guard, Eli Mercer. As source, he contains it. Koruth lunged. Madness. He'll kill her. Silene's voice cut crystal clear. I choose him. My safety, my call. Eli's pulse spiked. Her words sealed it. Guard. Alone. Court eyes burned. Holt gripped his shoulder. Whispered, watch every shadow. I'll cover the perimeter. Courtiers filed out. Koruth shot venomous glares. Doors sealed with a hum. Selene led Eli to the confinement wing. Marble halls narrowed to a sealed suite. Her guards peeled off at the threshold. Inside, glow panels dimmed to amber. Central chamber, wide bed platform, data consoles, viewport to starlit void. No windows, no exits. She turned. Crest full crimson. They trap us. But you mapped truth on the floor. Like seizing moments.
Eli checked the door seals, scanned corners.
Practical, drones follow physics, not plots. Affectionate brush, court sees threat. I see shield. He faced her, uniform tugged tight from the night strain. Koruth won't stop. Forge more logs. Rig the right.
She nodded. Stepped closer.
Jasmine scent mingled with chamber ozone. Then we prepare.
Honest. No protocols. Eli pulled his wrist pad, linked to Holt's feed. Perimeter secure. But scans show microdrones in vents. His work.
Silen's frills quivered.
She activated her sash console. Hollow bloomed. Court schematics. Right chamber here. Fracture spike triggers if I falter. Alliance ends. Traced paths. Block vents. Jam frequencies. Human tech. Quick patch. Her eyes widened. You carry tools? Unseen? Always.
He unpacked a palm kit from his belt. Wires, emitters.
Adapt or die. She watched, mesmerized. Crest pulsed brighter. We a turn plan. You moment seize. Teach me.
Eli handed her a jammer. Press here.
Sync to my signal. On my mark. Fingers brushed, her scales cool, smooth, as calloused. Like this? She tested. Hum filled the air. Perfect.
Teamwork.
Laughter bubbled from her alien chime.
Extraordinary. Human normal. Door pinged. Food tray slid through.
Steaming kelp wraps, protein slabs. Eli scanned it first. Clear. They ate cross-legged on the platform. She offered a wrap. Taste vey home. Ocean tang. He bit. Salty burst. Better than rations. Yours? Fields of my world. Tail nudged his knee. Share yours?
Eli pulled a bar from his pack. Chocolate protein.
Earth sweet, melt slow. She nibbled. Crest flared joy pink. Decadent. Forbidden in court. Warmth built. Shared bites. Gazes lingered. Wristpad beeped. Holt. Caruth rallies faction. Demands your removal. Right in 4 hours. Eli tensed. He pushes.
Silene set the bar down. Hand on his.
We counter. Confinement proves more. Her touch steadied. Scales to skin. Field hummed faint. Her bioenergy. Princess. Saline. Vulnerable. Honesty.
He covered her hand. Quaruth hides fear.
Of change. Us. She leaned in. Foreheads touched. Crest nestled his brow. He enforces walls. You tear them. Slow thrum. External scan probed.
Caruth sweep again. They held still.
Breath synced. Saline pulled back. Eyes fierce. Rig the right. Show court truth.
Eli nodded. Map it.
Live. Your log. My angles. Tail coiled his calf. Tight. With you I risk. He stood. Pulled her up. Arms circled. Careful. Equal. Together. Door rattled.
Not Holt.
Chamberlain's voice boomed.
Princess. Yield the human. Traitor guard. Silene's voice rang. My choice, Quaruth. Back off. Silence. Then retreat. Eli checked vents. Microdrone's word faint. He jammed them silent. Saline watched. Smile lit her face. Practical. Cases locked. Choose us over hiding. Crest bloomed full. Chosen. They worked through the night. Schematics merged. Jammers primed. Logs backed. Holt pinged. Right chamber prepped. Quaruth inside. Your move. Dawn neared. Confinement ended. But trust sealed deeper. Sailin pressed a scale pendant into his palm. My mark. Guard it.
Eli pocketed it.
Warm against skin. Guard you. Court summoned. Doors unsealed. Quaruth waited in the hall. Eyes slits. Traitor enters right as guard.
Fracture begins. Eli met his glare.
Saline at his side. Hand brushed his. Hidden, they strode forward. Honesty their blade. Right chamber loomed. Shadows hid spikes. But their map glowed true. Holt fell in behind.
Instinct's right, Mercer. Protect her.
Ali nodded. Salin's tail flicked his breath. Promise. Courtiers assembled. Judge raised staff. Proceed. Or fracture. Silene stepped to the dais. Eli at her flank. Guard. Caruth smirked from shadows. Drone hum started. Subtle.
Eli's jammer pulsed. Silent kill.
Her crest flared defiant. Truth, now. Saline's crest pulsed gold against the right chamber's stark glow. Eli scanned the dais edges. Shadows clung to spiked arches. He moved fast. Unclipped human warmth packs from his belt. Slapped them onto the central pedestal. Heat bloomed instant, chasing the chamber's engineered chill. Courtiers murmured. Quaruth's eyes narrowed from his shadowed perch. Eli ignored him. Pulled alien light filters from his pack, clipped them to the overhead vents. Saline's skin tones shifted. Vibrant blue scales caught the filtered spectrum. Her biology thrived now. No fatigue haze. Neutral ground. Eli said low. Your comfort. My fix. She nodded. Tail brushed his calf. Gratitude spark. Holt flanked the doors. Nodded approval. Smart play, Mercer. Keeps her sharp. Judge banged staff. Vows or fracture. Speak. Scales gleamed under filters. She grasped Eli's wrist. Exposed her palm. A faint glow built there. Royal essence. Courtiers leaned in. Koruth stiffened. My species' trust vow, she said clear. Voice carried like chime steel. Honesty binds, no protocol veil. Her palm pressed his skin. Warmth. Seeped. A seal formed. Reversible royal mark. Intricate whorls in silver blue. It tingled. Linked to her biosignature. Proof of chosen trust. Eli flexed his wrist. Mark held firm. No pain. Just wait. Her crest flared brighter. Eyes locked his. Vulnerable fire. Your turn, human, she whispered. Tail coiled his ankle. Hidden anchor. Eli drew breath. Heart steady. He'd prepped this. Pulled his comm key from neck chain. Small alloy fob. Unlocked core access. No conditions. Offered it palm up. Human promise ritual, he said. Voice even. This key opens all my channels. Logs. Scans. Defenses. Yours now. No takebacks. Courtiers whispered. Reckless. Holt's jaw tightened, but he stayed silent. Trusting Eli's play. Saileen's fingers closed over the key. Hesitated. Then tucked it into her scale crest pouch. Received. Guarded. Mark on his wrist warmed. Her seal pulsed sync. Bond sealed. Deeper than words. Koruth exploded from shadows. Staff slammed marble. Heresy. Unsanctioned mark. Yield the human, princess. Traitor to right. Eli stepped between. Hand near jammer. Right allows trust vows. Check protocol. Sileen's hand found his back. Steady. My choice, Koruth. Mark stands. Chamberlain's face twisted. Drones whirred faint. Backup swarm. Eli's jammer hummed low. Killed the midair. Sparks fizzled unseen. Judge raised brow. Vows complete. But court demands judgment. Humanity's character proven? Staff pointed Koruth. Speak your charge. Koruth thrust a data slate forward. Hollow projected. Betrothal contracts. Alien lords' crests. Scrolled. Fracture averted only by match. Princess weds Lord Vexar. Political seal. Human discarded. Now. Cyaline recoiled. Crest dimmed flicker. Eli felt it through Mark. Pulse of dread. Her tail gripped his leg harder. No, she said. Voice steel. Trust vows bind deeper than throne games. Courtiers erupted. Shouts clashed. Holt drew sidearm subtle. Mercer, your call. Eli met Koruth's glare. Calm competence. Vexer's logs. We have them. Bribed guards. Drone hacks. He fractures more than us. Koruth snarled. Lies. Proof? Eli tapped wristcom. Shared schematics. Night's work. Jammers. Backlogs. Vexar's bribes glowed red. Gasps swelled. Judge scanned. Eyes widened. Verified. Koruth paled. But protocol evolves. Sileen cut. Step to day center. Eli at flank. Human honesty shifts stars. I judge. Worthy. Applause cracked tentative. Then, roared. Holt grinned faint. Instincts gold, Mercer. But Koruth retreated not. Leaned close as judge dismissed. Whispered to Eli. Mark fades in days. Betrothal renews at dawn. Choose exile or her ruin. Eli pocketed Sileen's scale pendant tighter. Try it. They exited Dace. Courtiers parted. Saleen's hand slipped into his. Brief, electric.
You fixed Wright's heart,
Teen fix?
he said.
Thumb traced her knuckles. Hidden. Holt fell in. Koruth drones down, but he'll escalate. Safe room prepped off chamber. Go. They slipped side passage. Eli led. Scanned for tails. Clear. Door sealed behind. Neutral room hummed. His setup. Warmth packs glowed. Light filters bathed walls soft. Saleen sank to cushions. Crest relaxed full bloom. Eli knelt. Checked mark on wrist.
Reversible? She nodded. Touched it.
Glow-dimmed test. Yes. But I choose not.
Fingers lingered.
Traced his veins. Human skin. Warm, constant. No flicker. He offered arm. Let her explore. Scales cool smooth against his pulse. Your bio needs spectrum shifts. Ours? Steady burn. Rare full one. Steady saved me. Pulled comm key. Activated. His log scrolled her eyes, all open. Trust absolute. Eli nodded. No hiding. Protocol crumbles on honesty. Door chimed Holt's voice.
Incoming ping. Diplomatic fleet. Vey homeworld.
Korath called them. Betrothal enforcers inbound. Ours. Salin tensed. Tail lashed. Packed gear swift. We counter. Merge defenses. They worked seamless. Her claws danced alien interfaces. His hands jury-rigged human boosters. Jammers linked. Shields overlapped. Ours blurred. Celine paused. Pressed close. Crest brushed his shoulder. Eli, if fracture comes. He tilted her chin. Gazes locked. Mark warmed sink. Choose us. Crest bloomed defiant gold. Chosen. Lips neared. Hesitant brush. First true kiss. Wholesome spark. Species bridged. Alert blared.
Holt burst in.
Korath leads. Your move. Together, doors unsealed. They strode out. Honesty their shield. Court waited. Spikes sharper. But bond glowed true. Korath stood with enforcers. Crests high.
Celine raised wrist mirrored Eli's mark. Yield nothing.
Trust eternal. Enforcers murmured. Eli's jammer pulsed ready. Holt covered flank. Dawn light filtered in. Right's true test ignited. Eli whispered, guard us. Fleet captain stepped forward. Staff gleamed. Prove it. Celine thrust her wrist forward. The mirrored mark glowed against the fleet captain's staff. Proven. Eli Mercer shielded me from sabotage. Bond by proven protection. Ancient clause of Vey right. Koruth's betrothal demand voids now. Koruth's crest flared crimson. He shoved past two enforcers. Scales bristled along his neck. Lies. No human proves Vey worth. Yield, princess, or enforcers drag you home fractured. Eli tightened his grip on Cyelin's hand. Her tail coiled firm around his leg. Court spikes hummed. Enforcer's staff's pulsing energy. Holt flanked left, pistol low but ready. Goal clear. Expose Korath. Seal the bond. Eli's pocket weighed heavy with the drone beacon. Celine's voice cut sharp. Claws demands witness. Eli, show them.
Eli stepped up, pulled the chart beacon from his vest.
Held it high. They courtiers leaned in. Crests flickering. Recovered from the drone that targeted her shuttle. Scan it. Fleet captain snatched it. Claws tapped the staff tip. Hollow projected. Access stamp glowed. Koruth's royal seal time-stamped from his office console. Gasps rippled. Enforcers shifted. Eyes on their handler. Koruth snarled.
Fabrication. Human trickery. Logs match your shift.
Calm. He tapped his calm. Celine's pulled key synced. Scrolling breach data. You stamped it out, sent it after her. Why? Chamberlain's tail slashed air.
Security protocol. Humans unfit. Captain Holt surged forward.
Enough. She leveled her stun baton. Two human guards flanked her. Koruth, you're under arrest. Diplomatic sabotage. Cuffs. Enforcers hesitated. Fleet captain raised a claw. Stand down. Evidence binds. Koruth lunged for the beacon. Holt's baton cracked his wrist. He crumpled. Guards dragged him out, scales scraping stone. Court silenced. Cyeline turned to the captain. Authorize. Eli Mercer, official liaison.
Under royal protection.
Captain nodded. Staff stamped her wrist calm. Granted. Bond holds. Betrothal enforcers withdraw. Relief washed Eli, but Spikes still hummed watchful. Courtiers murmured. Crests shifting from red to amber. Holt clapped his shoulder. Clean work. She's safe. Your call now. Celine faced the throne dais. Full court packed the hall. Elders, advisors, Vey nobles. Dawn shafts pierced high arches, gilding her scales gold. She pulled Eli close. Public. Her crest bloomed full. Tail wrapped his waist. Eyes locked on hers. Pulse raced. What now? Trust absolute. But this. Her breath warmed his ear. Whisper soft. Before they judge. He leaned in. Voice low. My greatest fear, alone forever. Until you. You're my home now, Cyeline. Love you. Crest flared brighter. She nodded, turned to the court. Eli's stomach dropped. No, Eli Mercer whispered his truth. Silene's voice rang, clear, defiant. His greatest fear, alone forever, until me. I am his home. He loves me. Silence shattered, gasps exploded, courtiers surged forward, crests exploding gold and blue. Elders thumped staffs, fleet captains' eyes widened. Holt grinned faint. Selene smiled. Sharp. Victorious. Like she just won the stars. Eli froze.
Heat flooded his face. Secret bared.
To all. But her hand squeezed his. Tail held tight. No hiding. Koruth's chains rattled from the hall's edge. Treason. Unsanctioned. Pledge accepted. Fleet captain boomed. Staff slammed floor. Bond proven. Protection absolute. Human joins right. Courtiers chanted.
Bond. Bond eternal.
Silene pressed against him. Lips brushed his jaw. Wholesome spark reignited. Species bridged, public now. Eli exhaled. Wrapped arms around her. Humans competent, yes. But this, her trust, extraordinary. Holt keyed calm. Shuttle prepped. Court cleared. You two, move. They strode through cheers. Her claws laced his fingers. Spikes parted. Outside, Vaywines whipped banners. Diplomatic fleet loomed, but enforcers powered down.
Eli glanced back. Koruth glared from guard's grip.
Crest dim. Fracture averted. Selene halted at shuttle ramp, pulled him into shadow. Your secret freed us. He chuckled. Terrified me. Good. Crest nuzzled his neck. Honesty wins. Love grows. Shuttle doors hissed. Holt waved them in. Fleet captain requests merge talks. Now, inside, interfaces glowed. Selene synced her console. Eli boosted signals, seamless. Jammers hummed soft. Hours blurred. Agreement sealed. Cultural exchanges drafted. Human ingenuity for Vey neural links. Collaboration pure. Captain entered. Koruth confesses. Jealousy. Feared human sway. Locked tight. Eli nodded. Selene's tail flicked content. Night fell. They slipped to private quarters. No protocol. She traced his mark. Pledge public. Hours private. Slow. True. Trust bloomed love. Alert pinged.
Holt's voice.
Vey elders. Bond ratification. Live feed.
Selene grinned, pulled him close.
Ready? Eli kissed her crest. Always. Feed activated. Elders loomed hollow large. Prove enduring. She raised joined hands. Marks sank glow.
Enduring. Eli whispered anew.
Forever. Bond sealed. Diplomatic rupture? Shattered. Love rose. But Elders' lead staff twisted faint. One trial remains. Selene tensed. Eli gripped tighter. What now? Selene's claws dug into Eli's arm. The Elder staff pulsed warning red. Trial of unity. Shared peril. Off-world rift. Unstable. Bond enters. Survives. Or fractures. Courtiers hushed. Holt cursed low. Trap? No. Selene murmured. True right. We face it. Eli scanned data burst. Rift coordinates flickered. Vey neural storm shreds minds. Human tech jury-rigged might hold. Goal, enter, link, stabilize. Together. Accept, she said. Elder nodded. Dawn departure. Quarters dimmed. Alone. Selene shed ceremony robes. Scales gleamed soft blue. Pulled him down. One night free. Bodies aligned. Claws gentle. Lips urgent. Wholesome fire. Species differences melted. Her crests sensitive. His hands mapping new worlds. Love whispered in breaths. Dawn broke. Suited up. Holt handed boosters. Instincts say yes. Guard her. Us, Eli corrected. Shuttle launched. Rift loomed. A tear in stars, neural lightning cracking void. Selene synced neural crown. Link minds? Eli patched human stabilizer. Try.
Hands joined. Marks burned.
Visions flooded. Her court fears, his envoy doubts. Honesty raw. Rift sucked them. Winds howled psychic. Her crest screamed. Eli boosted shield. Hold. Claws gripped. Together, neural storm peaked. They pulsed counterhuman calm. Vey intuition. Rift stabilized. Glowed stable blue. Shuttle emerged.
Cheers! Hailed from fleet. Back in court.
Elders bowed. Unity proven. Bond eternal. Human wed princess. Ellie blinked. Silene laughed, pulled him close. Yes? Tail twined. Crest bloomed eternal gold. Love one. Holt saluted, mission accomplished, but horizon pinged. New human vessel, unannounced. Alliance expands? Eli smiled. HFI begins.